So let's thank Charlie, Brian, and Allison one more time, please. So good morning. Hey, welcome to the 2023-2024 school year. I'm Trent Bowers. I get to be the superintendent here in Worthington schools, and each year when we have Convocation, I do okay in practice, but when I come up here, it's hard for me not to be emotional because you matter, and what you do matters in Worthington. And so we have this one time a year where we get to bring the whole family together and for what we call Convocation, and I want to thank you for investing a couple hours with us this morning. So our Board of Education is here with us this morning, and school boards in 2023, they also matter. They matter a great deal to public school districts. And so you got to see Charlie, our Board of Education president, on our video. I want to introduce the rest of our Board of Education. Our vice president this year is Miss Nikki Hudson. Board of Education member Jennifer Best. Board of Education member Kelly Davis. And Board of Education member Amy Lloyd. So Charlie and Amy have decided not to run for re-election, so they will finish their term on the Worthington Board of Education this December. Guys, let's thank them for their service. So by the way, I get so nervous, I actually write everybody's name on here, and I'm about to introduce my family, and I wrote their name down too. Totally true. Old school note cards. So my family is here, and we've been really lucky as a family to experience Convocation together for 9 years. So my parents are here. It's ridiculous when you get emotional on stage. So my wife Doreen is here. Now, graduates of Worthington schools, Peyton and Campbell are both here. And then we were talking about it last night when we began attending Convocation as a family. Riley was a second grader in Mrs. Riggert's room, and now she'll drive herself to Thomas Worthington High School this year. So Riley is here. So as a school district, when we start a school year, we want to start with what's foundational to us. So it's foundational that our mission in Worthington Schools is to empower a community of learners who will change the world. But as a group of 1,325 adults, there are some commitments we make in order to meet that mission. And our foundation is built on this thought process that in Worthington schools, we're going to be kind to kids. That's what we're about. We're in the kid business. We want to be kind to kids. But when we use that phrase, remember, it's built to pop into your head at just the right moment when you need it most. But it's deeper than it sounds. Because what we're really trying to do is create an entire organization that's based on kindness to kids, adults, and our community. Guys, kindness is love in action. And what would you do for someone that you love? Kindness is love in action. Kindness is loaning someone your strength instead of pointing out their weaknesses. When we talk about kindness, it can sometimes feel soft, but it's not soft. We're not asking you to lower your standards. What we want to think is that kind is clear. Clear is kind. Don't be kind, but not clear. It's how we go about things. We want to have high standards for our students in Worthington. But we want to always treat them with respect. We want to elevate our love without lowering our standards. Now that's a lot, but we phrase that simply as be kind to kids. Our second expectation in Worthington schools is that we're present. We commit to being present. It's been said that to win the moment, you actually have to be in the moment. We don't want to let our future or our past rob us of the moment that we're in right now. And we get 176 days in a school year. We want to be present in those moments. Our third expectation in Worthington is that we serve the customer. Our goal in Worthington is we want to create great experiences for others. For others. How do we do that? We do that through our attitude, our actions, and our words. It's important that each and every one of us elevates our awareness of the experience we're actually delivering to others through our behavior. We phrase that as serve the customer. Our fourth expectation is communicate, communicate, communicate. This year when we do that, we want to think clear, concise, compelling. Clear, concise, compelling. Now, I have a confession to make. You're going to get an email from me at 10:15 this morning that summarizes Convocation, and I can already see the email I'll get back from Greg Ross at McCord. It'll say, hey dude, you said concise. So I'll make you a deal. I'll have grace for you if you have grace for me. This is aspirational. Clear, concise, compelling as we communicate. Our fifth expectation is believe in growth. We need to believe at our core that every one of our students can grow from where they are. They're not finished products. They will grow, they will mature. We have to help that happen. Sometimes that's a messy process. I also want you to believe in growth for yourself. The only thing that we know is constant in life is change. How each and every one of us adapts to change will really determine our success as an organization. Adjust and adapt. Adjust and adapt. We have to believe in growth for our kids, but we need to believe in growth for ourselves as well and our ability to adjust and adapt to a constantly changing world. Our sixth expectation in Worthington schools is the same as the first. Be kind to kids. That's what we're about. Guys, your response on the bus, your response on the playground, your response in the lunch line as our students go through, your response in the classroom or on the athletic field, your response is an event to others. It's an event to others. We've got to all work to own our response. And we frame that in Worthington schools as just this reminder that we all need because we're human beings trying to do an incredibly difficult and messy job. But we frame that in Worthington as our core expectation of be kind to kids. Guys, it's going to be an amazing school year. I get to pass off the microphone to both of our assistant superintendents, Miss Angie Adrian and Mr. Randy Banks.